Why don't you turn around and let them get a view from there and see what the field of view looks like. You're backing into the cable.
Okay.
Turn around to your right, you better.
I don't want to go into the sun if I can avoid it.
That's right, yeah.
I'll just leave it.
All right, let it
Sit like that and walk around it.
Houston, how's that field of view going to be? Pick up the mesa. Far away? 40, 50 feet. Why don't you turn around and let them get a view from there and see what the field of view looks like. You're backing into the cable.
Okay.
Turn around to your right, you better.
I don't want to go into the sun if I can avoid it.
That's right, yeah.
I'll just leave it.
All right, let it
sit like that and walk around it.
Houston, how's that field of view going to be? Pick up the mesa. Far away? 40, 50 feet. Why don't you turn around and let them get a view from there and see what the field of view looks like. You're backing into the cable.
Okay.
Turn around to your right, you better.
I don't want to go into the sun if I can avoid it.
That's right, yeah.
I'll just leave it.
All right, let it
sit like that and walk around it.
Houston, how's that field of view going to be? Pick up the mesa. Far away? 40, 50 feet. Why don't you turn around and let them get a view from there and see what the field of view looks like. You're backing into the cable.
Okay.
Turn around to your right, you better.
I don't want to go into the sun if I can avoid it.
That's right, yeah.
I'll just leave it.
All right, let it
sit like that and walk around it.
Houston, how's that field of view going to be? Pick up the mesa. Far away? 40, 50 feet. Why don't you turn around and let them get a view from there and see what the field of view looks like. You're backing into the cable.
Okay.
Turn around to your right, you better.
I don't want to go into the sun if I can avoid it.
That's right, yeah.
I'll just leave it.
All right, let it
sit like that and walk around it.
Houston, how's that field of view going to be? Pick up the mesa. Far away? 40, 50 feet. Why don't you...
Find out where we came from, find out where it is. And then I would have to go into that, trying to figure out what's going on.
Hello, freak bitches. I hope everyone's doing well, sharing memes and quarantine dreams. My name's Kevin, also known as Dead Kennedy in Space, and today we have a bit of an unusual live stream. It's just kind of an open discussion on a subject that has kind of become relevant in my life recently. So I wanted to get some friends together and just see what they thought. I also do want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. If I can just get some response in the chat. Bend over, by the way. I do know the radio chatter doesn't sound great. It's supposed to be just quiet background audio, and it is from the Apollo era, so it's not the best quality. Pardon me. But joining us today, we've got a few members of the iNetwork. Let's go through here. Dick Dawson, how are you today, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Kevin, thanks for having me around. How's things going in your world today?
Pretty good, pretty good. You know, I'll be honest, it's been a stressful, like the last week was stressful, but things are really starting to pick up now. I was in a lot of pain earlier. You know, I'll tell this story. I coughed recently really hard and felt something in my ribs go pop. And it really, really hurt. And I don't know what the hell that is, but I looked it up, and there's a couple pretty common things that can happen, and it's just a matter of, it's not a big deal, but it hurts a lot for a while. And the pain from that's really starting to fade, so I'm feeling pretty good today. Dick,
Good.
What's new in your life, brother?
Well, getting a few things going in the background here. Amy and I are literally days away from announcing the first couple of autism shows and stuff, so we're pretty excited about that. Doing a lot of homeschooling and whatnot, hands-on very much with the son lately. So I haven't been able to get as much as I want done, but life is great, so no complaints at all. Absolutely. And this is going to be quite the discussion because, right off the top, I can see two sides to the coin, and it really comes down to the situation. So I'm interested to see what my opinion is going to be at the end. Very much.
Absolutely. And we also have Sarcastic Barman joining us. How are you today, sir?
Good evening, Squire. I'm not too bad. It's 3:30 in the morning, so I'm about as lively as I can be. Yay! Just saw your tweet of oh, I'm going live later. Oh, I'm watching this debate. This debate's a joke. Oh, come and harass Dick.
Oh, you were watching the Natalie and What's It Gets It and MC Toon and Steve?
Yeah, it's just don't make a comment. Yeah, but have you done that yourself? Oh, no, but other people have. And I felt like just putting in the chat going when Natalie goes, well, I was standing on the other side of this lake and it's 50 miles. How do you know? Did you measure this lake? How did you measure the lake? I'm thinking, he's relying on other people's measurements and that's fine, but other people can't rely on measurements. It's for God's sake, it takes the piss.
Yeah.
I've never in chat, and not even he likes Nathan Thompson.
I've never understood that mindset. You mentioned it of well, people have done this research. Yeah, but you haven't done it. That's not how science works.
No.
Science is the collective information of all mankind, and if you are a conspiracy theorist, you necessarily can't believe in science because you believe in an other that doesn't exist. Science is all of us. It's not them, it's all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and science works by one person building on someone else's research. If we had to do everything from scratch for everyone, for every little bit of science, I don't think we'd have a fucking wheel by now.
No. Among other things, yeah.
Yeah.
And also joining us today, Glober Mommy. How are you today?
I'm good.
What's new in your world?
I'm doing good. Just the same old. I'm kind of going light on videos this week, but working on Sunday show for Uncalled for Father's Day. And other than that, just doing videos.
Excellent. Keep him busy.
And trolling Nathan Thompson, of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's always fun.
Always. Well, great to have you with us.
Well, thank you.
We also have Amy Hogan joining us, and Matt, I believe. How are you guys today?
Yes. We're a package deal now.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
So how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. It's summer vacation, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
You ready for summer? Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, we got Matthew. But I'm really looking forward to, we've got a good Uncalled For coming up this weekend, and we've got, the autism show is almost ready. That's going to be a good
one.
So, yeah, I'm excited. We've got some good stuff coming up.
Excellent.
How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to the autism show. That's been a long time coming, and I'm really happy to see it finally just about ready to take flight.
Thank you. Me too. I'm so excited.
As for how I am, I'm great. I can't complain. And as for what's new, since it's my channel, I should really quickly just make a little announcement. As for what's coming, I'm working on the final episode of To the Stars and Back, Journeys of the Space Shuttle. I'll be doing that as a scheduled premiere so people can show up and chat together. And I'm not going to give any details for it just yet, but I'm also going to put up a t-shirt to commemorate the Space Shuttle and the series if you're interested in that. And then following that, my plan is to start a new series because I can basically endlessly do this type of series over and over again with different forms of space exploration. I was thinking about doing a series on the many Mars landers, and I was going to do it a little differently. I was going to do it from a first-person's perspective, speaking as though I am those landers, and kind of make it a little narrative. I think that might be fun. So that's what I'm up to. Now, as for the topic of the day, one second. As for the topic of the day, should we engage those who we would consider haters? Should we bother talking to them, trying to debate with them or have discourse with them? And the reason I bring this up is because I've had 2 debate offers recently. One from a Jason Smith from Ohio. You guys remember him?
Hmm.
I'm not using
not
his
sure.
I'm not using his channel name on purpose.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Good thinking.
His name is Jason Smith on his PayPal that he constantly.
There
we go.
Jesus Christ! Yes.
Yeah,
He's
who you're talking about.
Pinged in the brain.
Someone tweeted at me and said that he had quote formally challenged me to a debate, and I said, well, then he'll have to unblock me.
Yep.
How do you challenge someone to a debate when you have blocked them on every platform? How the hell are they going to know that you challenged them?
That's called being a peacock, actually. That's when you know nothing can come of it, so you just get all poofy and get that plumage out, baby. That's what's going on. Grandiose grandstanding at its finest.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, on live stream, you never get a hold of me. Why don't you get a hold of me? I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Have cake, we'll eat it.
And the second person is someone named Dat High Guy. Great name.
Yeah.
Who I'm trying to explain how this came about. He's a Steve hater who, pardon me, kind of came out of nowhere and gave me all of those. You support Steve and Reds and Chesh and Boole and Sean. Therefore, you have no morality or integrity or honor, and you're generally a bad person. And I said, well, I'm going to want you to substantiate that claim. Get in a meet with me, boy. And he couldn't do it. Myself, Dick, and Broman Legion sat in the meet for about 20 minutes. Oh, there's the little bastard right now. Hey.
I was just going to say.
There he
You gotta be
is.
fucking kidding me. All right, but so this dude, after accusing me of all this shit, I say let's have a discussion about this, and he goes, well, okay, I'll set it up on Katz's channel. No, I will not have a discussion like this on Conspiracy Katz's channel. He's an academic. He's above this. He's above me. He's above you. He's better than that.
Indeed.
But if Creaky hosts it, that's fine. I mean, Creaky, I don't actually know Creaky's qualifications, but he's a smart guy. But if he wants to host it, sure. Anyway, what this dude turned it into is we're going to have a formal debate on accountability and cancel culture. No, dude. We're going to have a discussion about how you're an asshole for no reason. That's what we're going to do. Because you don't know how to have normal-ass conversations. So that's what it comes down to, is basically the question of, should I debate people like this? Is it worth it?
Right.
Who wants to go first?
Well, let's look at it from first, just briefly, the human instinct point of view, shall we say. Your natural reaction is to dig deep, get ready, and defend yourself, right? Is that pretty much agreed?
Yeah.
But
It's a natural
because we
reaction,
grow
any
up,
kind of attack.
right, but you grow up in society, and you get taught, wait a minute, you're supposed to sit down and discuss things like adults, like all the different phrases say, can't we just be adults about this, and so on. So after you get that initial reaction, you're supposed to go, whoa, okay, relax here. And then you look at it and go, no, fuck all that. This guy's being a jerk. So yeah, let's hash this out. Or do you go, oh, wait a minute. Should I think to myself first, am I talking to somebody who wants to come to resolution, or am I talking to somebody who just wants confrontation? Right?
Yeah, I'd say that's a good point, that it comes down to judging the intent of that person.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some people you just can't reach.
Right. So you want to move forward with the people that, Mr. PayPal himself there, who never want to get to the resolution. They always want the confrontation for the clickbaity and so on. If we go on that side, then it's not worth engaging because it'll never stop. But when you are specifically called out on a personal level, it is so hard not to respond. It's human nature. And that's why in the beginning I said, I can't wait to hear this hashed out to see what my opinion is in the end. It's going to be crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is funny. At how many of the of my haters have come to this stream. Finally, you little fucking cowards have been hiding in the shadows. I've been waiting for you to face me. This is fun.
Well, this should be really
nice.
good then.
I like Vishanti's comment. Creaky's qualification, Welsh.
Yes. That was funny.
Very tidy. And you know what? I do want to thank everyone for showing up. Let me do the good guy streamer thing here and thank some names in the chat as I see them. Magda the Tripping Mistress, thanks very much for showing up. NANA, thank you for coming. Global Mom, you're in the chat, thanks for being there. Dad Hi Guy, thanks for showing up, you idiot. Steaming Cup of Reason, thanks for showing up, buddy. Cheese Mondo, thank you. Durakara, thanks for showing up, you troll. Feel Jesus in you, thanks for showing up, you troll. Average Joe, thanks for showing up. Daniel Glasser, no, if you're not a hater, you shouldn't leave. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
And Flat Earth, thanks for being here. I'm gonna mess that up. Laurentiu Dinka, thank you for coming. Keith Newton, thank you for coming. And to anyone else I missed, thanks very much for coming. Does someone else want to kind of just give their 2 cents here and see what they think on the issue?
I'm kind of with Dick. You've got to ascertain if these people are going to have a civil conversation with you, or they're just there for the attention. Like Nathan Thompson, he's just there for the attention. He doesn't want to have a civil conversation at all.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
So, it's just if they're just there for the attention, they're not going to listen to you at all. They're going to be doing their own thing and not even care. So yeah.
Feel Jesus in you. No, you're not giving anyone hate. I didn't call you a hater. I called you a troll because you are a troll. But I like you because you're a pretty agreeable troll. So I don't mind that you're here. Hello, Sean Hawkins.
Yeah, he's
thanks
not
for
too
coming.
bad. Mm-hmm.
And hello to Intellectual Iconoclasm. I like their avatar, the Kekistani flag. Cracks me
Is that
up.
what that is? Okay.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. I think it might be the Kekistani flag. Does the Kekistani flag usually have the rainbow in it? I don't think it does.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Unless they put the pride flag on there.
I think that's what they did.
Felix would know, but I have no idea.
I don't know why I'm questioning this. I have this thing called Google.
Oh, no, you don't.
Kekistan flag.
Average Joe, no bricks allowed. Well, I'm staying.
I actually really like what they did. The original Kekistan flag, in that corner where the rainbow is, it was the 4chan logo. So they replaced the 4chan logo with the LGBT logo.
4chan logo?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny.
Pardon me. Because, yeah, if you don't know, the whole Kekistan meme, that was something invented by 4chan. And
okay.
I'm what they call an ancient fag from 4chan. I was there years and years and years ago. Haven't been there.
I gotcha.
Haven't been there for a long time. But there's some interesting things on 4chan, and there's some very not so great things on 4chan. It's like a microcosm for all of the internet.
4chan's a weird place.
It's a very weird place. Although I liked things that it instituted in its early days. Like, I don't know if it still does this. For instance, if you type the N-word in a message, in a post on 4chan, 4chan automatically changes that to Jolly African American.
Really?
Take my money.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, thank you, John Rat. Hey, since he's here, Matt, do you want to read that super chat?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Thanks, buddy.
John Rapp for Australian $5 said, "Good day from about as far over the curve as we could be. Sorry to be late, and hello to all the chat, even the trolls. Look out though, I'm in a mood.
Ooh.
Teeth emoji.
Go for it, John Rapp. Go for it.
Cool.
Absolutely go for it. And
Thank
see-
you very much, John.
I see some people already doing it, but do please greet John Rapp in the appropriate manner, chat.
I have.
Pardon me. Okay, yeah, so it seems so far, the three of us who have spoke here are in agreement. It's about establishing the intent of that person. Let's see, Amy, you haven't said too much on it yet. Do you wanna add your 2 cents?
Sure, yeah. Sometimes I don't think it's even worth it to entertain these people with the debate, because a lot of them, like you said, they don't show up, or they find excuses, and all of a sudden they're gone. So, but on the other hand, if you can sit down with them and talk to them, maybe you can find out, maybe you guys can come to a mutual agreement, or get one of them to shut up. I doubt
Language, Mom. You're not
puny
supposed to say
PayPal will make any difference, because he's doing it for
No, we got
for
another one.
clickbait.
We got another one.
Oops.
Go ahead, Matt.
Anamorphic Mind for $2 said, hashtag dead Kennedy can't dock.
Yes, yes, I can. I've gotten much better at it now.
Oh, good.
That's too funny.
I've
Just
learned.
practice.
Thanks so much, Anamorphic.
Just
Mind.
practice.
Thanks.
I've learned that every module I'm gonna move
You're
needs
new.
its own
Anamorphic
RCS.
Mind.
I really need to play more bloody thingy space program Kerbal.
Shut up and take my money.
I can't hear it, but or you can't hear it, but I can. My super chat sound effect is Fry from Futurama saying, "Shut up and take my money."
I love that. I love that. I love that.
Gotta teach you how to monitor the sound back, dude.
Yeah, I gotta do that in a voice meter, don't I?
Yeah, we gotta finally do that one time. But anyway, no big deal. So,
oh man, that hi guy, we're just getting started here, and you're already leaving. You little coward! How's the actual debate gonna go? Are you fucking serious?
Really?
Like we're sitting here having a calm conversation. Nobody's banned you. Nobody's timed you out. Nobody's done anything.
Nope,
and you're
nope.
leaving. You little whiny bitch. I look forward to walking all over you.
we should do a little song for him. He's Captain Rage Quit. Oh yeah. Show him he's wrong and he'll dig in the gong. He's Rage Quit. Ow, Rage Quit.
Oh, Daniel Glasser, I know you guys could hear it. Sorry, I was referring to the people in the meet. They can't hear it, but the stream can.
Yeah.
Also, the whole, what did you say? I'm out. I don't do undereducation. You don't know any of our levels of education. That's conjecture on your part, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, indeed. Prick.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, when it comes to that high guy, I mean, it's not a debate worth having because he doesn't want an actual discussion. His whole thing is he thinks he's going to expose me as a terrible person, which good luck.
Yeah.
But is that a discussion worth having because I can easily defend myself against accusations like that? But
Right.
again, is it worth it to even bother because anyone who knows me knows it's bullshit anyway?
Well, now, if you're talking about a somewhat moderated discussion where, people get to walk away from it going, okay, that person was destroyed, that might be different than just having a Twitter war or live stream battle, right?
Yeah.
Because in that situation, people can walk away and go, wow, he got massacred. Look at that. Okay, well, that's that then, right? And then they keep beaking off in the background and people go, yeah.
Oh, Durak Ross says, I believe in having a conversation with the opponents. I'd agree with you, but you don't actually believe that. You support doxing, so.
And I think Steaming has a nice little rant in the chat there of his opinion.
What? Hang on.
Steaming cup of reason?
Sorry. Well,
That's an awesome rant too.
in today's day and age, there shouldn't even be a need for the conversation. Fuck the dumbasses. We shouldn't even give them the time of day. Fuck Fucking quivering sacks of amphibian shit.
And I want it to be known right now that I had nothing to do with filling said sacks. I had nothing to do with it.
And what's funny is when you read that, you can hear Steaming's voice in your head.
Well, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to provide evidence of that right now. It's been done. Duroc, I don't really acknowledge you as a person. You're just a troll. Like, I give you no legitimacy, so I don't really know why you're here.
He's the amphibian.
Which that you said you hear Steaming's voice. I hear Arlie Emery's voice, because wasn't that his line? You grabastic pieces of amphibian shit. Doesn't he say that at some point?
In what, Full Metal Jacket or?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really see Full Metal Jacket, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, it's so good.
I can't remember it.
I think I've seen the thing he does in the barracks with the kid, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. He says, "You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit."
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, super cat.
Yeah, the
Hey.
super cat. You want to read it, Matt?
It's like the shills and Flat Earth for $2 said, all flat earthers are delusional reality.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh,
we,
yeah.
We know there's no point in having conversations with flat earthers at this point. We just do it for entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Point of laugh. Point of laugh.
Shit. What was I saying though? I was trying to make a point about something, and I forgot what it was.
The way he posts like over and over and blah 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 and blah blah. He's like a fucking empty-headed hamster in a wheel, just chasing that nugget of food that he'll never catch.
He's
Just
close
slow
to
down, man.
He's close to
You know, for the love
Agrippa.
of God. Like, if you really want to set a date here and have a go with Dead Kennedy in space, we can get a third party and we can set it up. But this shit doesn't happen overnight, and you just don't demand who you're going to do it with for the love. Like, just fucking slow down and relax, all right? Holy shit, man.
Slow your roll, as they say.
Goddamn
And
child.
that's just it. Is that they're like, their behavior is rabid. You know, they just attack and attack and attack and attack, and it's like, dude, I'm just trying to talk to you. Like, discourse is dying. People are
Right.
way too passionate about the things they want to quote unquote talk about, and they just end up ranting. And it's not good. It's not working. Like, look at the shit that's going down in the U.S. right now. That country is a fucking mess because nobody can talk to each other.
Yep. That's exactly why.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult your country.
No, there's a few other factors, but that's part of it. That's part of it. There's a few other things going on, but that's part of it.
Yeah, there's more factors. You do like
Yeah.
because the Black Lives Matter
Exactly.
movement does have a very legitimate gripe right now, and
Yes,
there-
they do.
There's all kinds of shit going on for sure.
But this is what's
my
going on
gosh.
right now is a culmination of decades and decades of stuff.
Yes,
And it's just getting to the point where they're like, we've had enough.
yeah, absolutely.
I think this
It's
is
not one person's fault, like some people would have you believe.
Yeah,
right.
you
No,
know?
it's not. It's
Culmination
it's
of a whole crap load of things.
It's the system. It's
Yep,
been
exactly.
systemic for so long that that's what's causing the issues.
Sean Hawkins said it well. This is not our finest hour. That's a good way to look at it. Every country has its low points.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't make you bad people. I mean, we.
No.
Hey, Dick. Remember what we did to the Japanese and a few Jews during
Yep.
World War II?
Yep. Oh, yeah. We had camps aplenty, baby. You know,
Yep.
so everybody's
Yeah,
got their
camps.
moment to go, wow, we suck.
We had
Yep.
camps, and if I remember correctly, we turned away some Jewish refugees.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
too. You're right. You're right. Yeah,
As did the
absolutely.
U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, every country has its dark days, but you guys will come out of it. It's
Yeah, we will.
Absolutely.
it's time for
Well,
a revolution.
I
and
call-
revolutions don't happen.
As streamers,
quickly.
As streamers, Kevin, we know a lot of people in the United States, and on a personal level, we don't know any of them that actually suck. They're all fine. They're all really cool people to hang out with and whatnot, and stream with and stuff. So it's just that little minority that take things too far. Protest? Oh, well, let's smash a few windows too. Whoa, 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 chill. Let's just go back to protest. So
Yep.
Oh yeah, I mean the whole thing's messed up on every side, right? Like, you've got police that need reformation. You've got protesters that are making other protesters look bad by smashing shit, and like the whole Rayshard Brooks situation. The protesters ended up burning down Wendy's. What the hell did Wendy's do?
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Not give out free burgers.
I did
Yeah.
I follow a ex cop streamer called Donut Operator, and he was talking about this, and he said something like, "What did Wendy's do aside from the vanilla shake, which is an abomination?"
Chocolate Frosties are the best.
I don't think we've even got Wendy's in the UK.
No, oh,
there's something about a square patty on that bun. It looks so cool.
That's right.
Apparently we do. We have 10 Wendy's in the UK.
Oh,
They do have good fruit salad.
It's not bad, and they've got a decent amount of sides for a fast food place.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
The taters are good.
I just want to go KFC.
The
now.
fries?
Don't
Yeah,
make
the
me
fries
hungry.
are good.
So, now let's see. What about, is it worth engaging when you have somebody that wants resolution, but they're like a full-on hardcore hater, like Twitter war style, right?
Okay.
Hang on. Can you ask that question again? I want to make sure I understood.
So we were looking at people who we figure initially aren't really looking for resolution. They're hardcore troll warriors like Mr. PayPal himself, right? So what about people that come across as, yeah, you think there might be a good resolution chance? Is it something that should just be done in private, or is this something that, yeah, okay, you get a moderated thing going and you do it on YouTube because you're a YouTuber? Why does it always come down to it having to be public just because you have a channel, right? I don't go to the bathroom each morning and put that on my channel. Like, the channel is the channel. It's not my life.
Right.
Yeah, that's something that High Guy's been doing too, is like, this conversation needs to be public and it needs to be live. Well, I'll put it out there. That's fine. But why the hell does it need to be this fucking dog and pony show that you want to put on?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, everything doesn't have to be organized into Disney on Ice, the R-rated version, just because two people need to sit down and hash out their differences for an hour. What the hell?
Yeah, and that's what I believe about that High Guy, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. I don't care if he gets all hairpin triggered by this, that High Guy. But I think you're damaged. I do. I think you have a serious delusion and possibly some mental health issues, because you don't seem to think like a normal person. You're incapable of holding a normal conversation. You're incapable of just rationally discussing thing. Like, your whole life is dedicated to tearing people down, and that just tells me that you're really sad inside. So I'd advise getting some help, man. I really would. And we've got another super chat from Vishanti. Thank you very much. Matt, do you want to grab that? You don't have to if you don't want to, but...
Yes, sir. Vishanti for $2 said, "How is the panel breathing in space?" Surprise movie.
Hugh Jars asked why your head is so big compared to us, and I said, perspective, you're closer. He's like, but you're in space. And then Vishanti came up with her super chat. How are we breathing in space?
Yeah, you'll have to forgive us, but Gigantor did the layout.
It's refraction from the water in the jar too. It makes his head big.
Exactly.
You know what? Here's the beauty of sci-fi. I could just say a word like force field and the whole problem's solved.
Yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
Edison Carter even said plasma shields. Perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Carter, perfect.
Yeah, or quantum. Quantum's good too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe the whole.
I told Vishanti we're holding our breath.
Maybe the whole stream is like this whole view is like looking out a window. You know, we're just standing against a window on a spaceship.
True.
And we have very good cleaners, and so look how nice and clear that window is.
We're nice and high up, so there's no micrometeoroids to ding off of the glass.
Exactly.
That's
Crack
right.
it all up, make it a mess.
That's actually one of my favorite arguments from Flurfs about the ISS when they say like, how does it never get hit by anything? Like, if anything ever hit it, it should be destroyed because it'll move faster than a bullet, right?
God.
And it's like, well, first of all, no, it wouldn't necessarily be destroyed, and two, stuff does hit it all the time.
I think they think it's like in the movies. Something hits it and goes, poof, you know?
Yeah, they're imagining
Exactly.
gravity
It
where the whole
explodes.
station like breaks into pieces.
Exactly.
Whereas, you know, in reality, ask a former NASA administrator, he described the solar panels of the ISS as looking like a bullet-ridden Texas road sign.
I'm not surprised.
I think that I've got that sort of comment being made in my video for tomorrow. Level Earth Observer, the guy in the crane, he's like, I have to make observations on my crane every day before I check it. They've only done 20 spacewalks that year or whatever. How did they do all these observations? And after taking it, I then pointed out, it's lucky that the International Space Station got this big fucking arm that can go widdly, widdly, widdly like a weird snaky thing and go, oh, look, that's looking a bit broken. We can fix that with the arm thing, or go for a spacewalk if needed if we can't. He seems to think they have to go outside to check everything. I also then point out that they always moan going, look, the ISS, all these wires, who would have all these wires inside? That's you don't have to fucking go outside for them, you dickhead.
And the whole, like, nobody wires things like this. I've worked in construction long enough to say, yeah, they fucking do. There are wiring catastrophes all over the world. And the ISS's wiring is a matter of necessity. It is the way it is because it has to be the way it is.
You got to patch it up somehow, and to get the job done.
Yeah.
Just look at some people's self-build computers and cable management when they've got a glass screen on it, and you're like, oh, like, come on, please.
Oh boy, he can't get anything right. Duroc Ross says, so this stream is about haters. I don't see any haters in the chat. You're one, and so is that high guy.
Exactly.
How are you
Doing
this
their
stupid?
cute little,
Shut up and take my money.
yeah, being all morally superior in this.
Of course. Of course.
And that high guy says, supposedly we're the haters. Can't find it, but we are. Take a look at that high guy's Twitter feed. You'll see him being a hater. 7 times.
Exactly.
7 fucking retweets.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, most of the people here, except for those two, could jump into a private Hangouts that wasn't live and just chit-chat for a few hours and have a blast. So the obvious answer to the puzzle here is not everyone but us two, moron.
Oh, John Rapp sent another super chat. Thanks, John. Appreciate that.
John Rapp for Australian $5 said, "Oh, come on! I want to get in space too, but I'll have to live vicariously watching others do it, and of course reading about space. Hint, hint."
I'm working on it.
Solar DNA had a cute comment. It is wired that way, but it has to be. Referencing Robert Simmons.
I like that, yeah.
See, okay, I gotta address him here. Okay, that high guy says he's saying to Amy Hogan, "Impress me. I have not seen anything other than middle fingers, swearing, deep cigarette coughing. I'm observing. Then you haven't been listening because you're ignoring everything else we said."
Exactly.
Here's my question: what do you want? What? If we have our little discussion, what do you want out of it? What's your goal? Because I'm trying to figure you out, dude. I can't figure out if you're just here to fuck around or if you actually are any kind of critical thinker who's able to change their mind. That's what I want.
Troll.
Because
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, I'll ask in a minute. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I've always held the stance that, like, for instance, I would sit down and have a debate with a neo-Nazi. Why? Because hate is learned, and if there's any chance that I could unlearn it, that'd be amazing.
Right.
So I'm down to sit down and talk with just about any level of horrible human being, but there's limits, and I don't know you well enough to figure out if you reach them, Dat High Guy. I'm trying to figure you out. So if you can answer that question about what you want from the debate, I'd appreciate that. Go ahead, Gold.
Yeah. Just a minor detail, but Dat High Guy, what do you mean about deep cigarette coughing? If you're hearing me coughing, I have allergies, so I'm trying to cough away from the mic. If I can't, I mute.
I've
I've
coughed a little bit.
calling
and I am
troll.
a
Have you
smoker,
coughed a little bit? Okay.
But
But
also,
I'm just saying,
my response to that is so.
yeah. So
I'm calling full on troll here because Dat High Guy calling out somebody for a smoker's cough. Troll, baby, troll. I'm done. You're a fucking twit.
I understand that. I understand
Someone's
that weed is
screaming
healthier
ass.
for you than cigarettes, but you realize it's not actually healthy to light anything on fire and then inhale the product.
yeah.
And not to mention
Foreign
the fact
substance in
he
your throat.
came here and he insulted everyone first and then is accusing everybody else of being insulting. Like the
Correct.
whole blanket, how uneducated everyone is. Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That actually reminds me of a flat
Yep.
earther I spoke to recently who he said that I was unqualified to provide evidence of the globe. And I said, what are your qualifications? And he said, I have a GCSE in physics. And I think he figured I'm a dumb North American and I wouldn't know what a GCSE is. It's a high school equivalency. It's nothing.
Pre-A level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
he's no better than anybody else.
Oh, this super chat explains some things. I guess that high guy, he didn't understand why everyone was giving middle fingers to John Rapp.
Right.
Because that's
'Cause
how
we
we
love
treat
him.
John Rapp. It's
Yeah.
an inside
Exactly.
joke that you wouldn't get because you're not part of this really awesome community.
And you're looking for
Yes.
little things to troll the group with.
And I believe Team Skeptic started that greeting, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Was it Team Skeptic? Yes.
It's all because John Rapp doesn't have middle fingers.
No, but he has a butt that can really work a cell phone.
He does. It's quite a lot.
That's true.
I was just imagining like that SpongeBob moment where Patrick can move his ass cheeks individually.
Oh God, yes.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
Oh.
And yeah, we can
Anyways.
actually read that out. So yeah, go ahead, Matt.
John Rapp for Australian $2 said, "That high guy middle fingers to me is an in thing.
Yeah, it's an in thing, huh?
It's an in
in
thing.
thing.
That's right.
There you
It's-
go.
It's a greeting. It's a joke. It's
You
when
don't
it's
know,
someone who's
man.
so
You don't
sweet and that's as I
know.
am can get that. Yeah.
Bend over. Do you have to be in the group to be here? No.
What?
Nobody said that. Nobody implied that. You made that up. Yes, Thoughts by Jay Brown. I did see your reference to Patrick Starr in the latest video. I also want to point out Thoughts by Jay Brown said something a little while ago that is really funny, but like nobody will quite get it. Pardon me. See? Smoker's cough.
Yep.
About us looking through a window on a spaceship. He said, so you're on the Enterprise E? And I don't know how many people will get that joke. Because there's a very specific scene in... Jay Brown, help me out. Was it Insurrection? What's the one where they crash the Enterprise?
Oh,
Is that Insurrection?
that was Instruction or was it Generations?
Romulans. Yeah, but that was the Enterprise D. They crashed in
I
Generation.
think that was on the planet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
so
that's what
it
I'm
would have been the
thinking
one
of.
after that, actually.
Probably, yeah.
But the Enterprise E, there's a specific scene where that movie has Picard lead someone to a secret room that makes no sense whatsoever and doesn't need to be there, and all it is a room with a window.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're on about First Contact.
Oh,
First
yes, that's
Contact,
First
I think.
Contact. You're right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is First
No,
I
Contact.
think that's the room. Was that the room with the ship steering wheel in it?
No, it's just where he takes the girl from Earth, and she doesn't believe he's in space,
Okay.
and he just opens the window. Doesn't he? Look, there's Earth. She's like,
Okay.
oh my god, we're in
Okay.
space. Like, yes. And robot Borg things are a thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's
42
saying-
watching.
everybody's
42
giving
watching. We are the answer to everything.
That's right.
Everybody's giving different answers because some people are saying first contact, some people are saying generations, and Solar DNA said the one where Kirk dies. That's generations.
The generations, yeah.
And one
With a
person,
Nexus, yeah.
And one person said it was Nemesis.
Maybe Nemesis, because that's where Data flew through from the Enterprise to the guy's ship.
Oh yeah,
help destroy it or something.
To Shinzon's ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shinzon. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to. I'll look it up later.
So,
But
I don't know.
The joke still stands. We
So
just
many
can't
movies
remember
to
where the
remember.
heck it came from.
Too much.
Got the joke.
Icar says low IQ scums chatting here. Could you quantify that statement, please? Who's a low IQ scum? How are they low IQ scum? Would you like to come
you
in and
asked for
join
it.
the discussion?
Oh, sorry. You're still asking for it.
Oh, Marcus Allen is the man. Okay, now I know who he is. Did anyone happen to see the moon hoax debates that I held?
No, I
I
didn't see
remember.
those ones.
Probably not.
Blue Earth thing.
I don't recall.
Blue Earth thing debated a guy named Marcus Allen who doesn't know anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You see IB Hunter's comment? Is that high guy any relation to that guy that took down his channel over the misunderstanding of moon phases?
he was a flat earther named
Yeah.
that guy who he got rid of his channel, started smoking weed, and now he's that high guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Still
Yeah.
looking for the ice wall.
Icar, I love how you say
Yeah.
Marcus Allen is the man. Oh yeah, Marcus Allen handed you your ass. Yep, sure he did. Remember when Marcus Allen thought that there was a big difference between the edge of the atmosphere and the lack of atmosphere on the moon?
Yeah. Face gallon, space weight.
Keith Newton says that guy is coming back. You've got to be joking.
Oh no, he's back. He's got his channel back.
He has a channel, but no
God.
content on it. He doesn't have any content on
Hey.
it. He's had it since
He
like
doesn't.
March.
Oh, he's
But
still
just
trying to
in the
figure out how to clasp the mic back to his underwear so his asshole can talk to us again.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Placeholder channel, Edison Carter said. I
Yeah.
agree.
I've seen that guy in a chat or two, but apart from that, he's not really quite vocal anymore.
Well,
At least
He
not
was-
yet.
he was never very bright.
No.
Oh, he's got the education of a suppository, man. You know?
Just tie a knot in it.
I am not in it.
Oh, also, I want to point out about Marcus Allen, if anyone remembers that debate, he kept referencing a site, I forget what it was called, allis.org or something. He kept, like, referencing it as his main source. He owns it.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, that sounds like Claudia Albers
He's not far off.
referencing his own stuff.
He's like
that's
a
JM
polite,
Truthism.
he's like a polite, slightly less insane Claudia Albers, because, like, he thinks Flat Earth is ridiculous. The only thing he doesn't buy is the moon landing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, bend over. He says, I'm not sure what's funny so far. It's cringe. Okay, first of all, humor's
Okay.
subjective. So there's that. Second of all, what's your problem? Why are you here? All you've done so far is bitch. I don't know what you want either. Incidentally, that high guy, you didn't answer my question, so I don't think I am going to debate you because you can't even tell me why you even want to talk to me.
Yeah.
So
I think Bend Over got his account suspended from Pornhub, is just looking to get a boner somewhere else and figured a hate boner was close enough.
Yeah.
Well, Matt put it really well. He said, well, if you don't like it, go away.
yeah.
That's right. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be
That's
here.
right. He's right. You know, it takes a almost 15-year-old to tell that.
Uh-oh, aliens!
Aliens. We have aliens.
Uh-oh, better get Sigourney Weaver.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she don't pay.
I want to hear a discussion about something. When does that start? It started about 49 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, don't you get it? You became one of the arguments, you moron. Jesus Christ.
This is kind of like a random thing right now,
Yeah.
and he's just,
We're just sitting here chatting. I don't know what your problem is.
Sean Carroll, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
I just like Keith Newton's one. Bend over is looking for his friend. Phil McCracken.
Every
Oh
time
my God,
somebody
there's
posts
a-
that alien picture, my hair starts to stand up a little bit more and a little bit more. And slowly I turn into Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Well, I didn't know that there was a Space Invader emoji. That's awesome.
I love it.
There is.
Like,
And
I
there's
feel
a
like
great
half the
alien,
people-
too. Got him.
Why not just chat on the phone? Why not leave? You don't have to be here. You don't like the discussion?
Right.
Don't watch it.
No one's forcing
There-
you to be here.
There are currently 40 people who are enjoying the conversation and want to be here. You're not one of them, so fuck off.
Hate boner.
You're just being a contrarian little bitch. You're just here to complain, and I have no patience for people like you.
Hate boner.
It's again with that moral superiority I keep talking about. They
Yep.
think they're so much better, so they have to just be around just to complain to see if
Yep.
they do.
John Rapp.
Yep, he sees it.
John Rapp, the rapper for Australian $2. Just kidding. John Rapp for Australian $2 said, "I'd hate to be alien probed. Want to argue my hate?"
Exactly.
Yeah, I
You know
don't
what?
think I'd want that either.
You know what? Quarantine's been going on long enough. It's for science.
Being probed by
Yes,
aliens.
yes, yes. For
The real
science.
question. The real question on that one is lube or not.
Oh,
Hugh Jarvis, John Rapp, how would you fit the alien in?
Oh,
Yeah, I saw E.T. That's not looking comfortable.
No. E.T. the proctologist. That's the visual.
Okay, well,
Yeah, that
bend over. Thanks for admitting it. Appreciate that.
and then he message deleted.
Vishanti with lube, all things are possible.
Ikar, you guys believe aliens exist? Not necessarily. We haven't said anything about the actual existence of aliens. We've been joking about alien probes. If you can't figure out what a
In movies.
joke is, that's your fault. Let's put that to the panel, though. Do you guys believe in aliens?
I believe in alien life 100%. Somewhere out there, absolutely.
Yep, I think somewhere out there there's alien life, but I don't know if there's aliens that have visited the Earth.
Right.
Yeah,
That's-
I'd say yes for alien life, but no, they've not been to Earth, because why the hell would they? Really
Exactly.
far
Life
away.
here.
Some planets with bacteria on it. You never know.
Yeah.
We don't know what's
And if they did come here, why are they probing people in the butts? Isn't their technology advanced enough? They're like, it's like Star Trek. You have a little thing that you just put over the body and goes, this is wrong with you, this is wrong with you, and there you go.
Look, if it ain't,
Look at it
You
this
know?
way.
broken, don't fix it.
Look at it this way. You can develop the technology to travel from solar system to solar system, and yet you're still reduced to physical probes for medical. You can't just scan someone. No, we got to mutilate a few cows and stick shit up everyone's ass.
So are
Of
you saying
course
their
you
health-
do?
So are you
Don't
saying their
forget
health?
Go on.
I was gonna say, are you saying their healthcare sucks too?
But
Yeah,
I'll add to it and say I think aliens exist somewhere, but also the other important aspect is some when.
Yeah.
They may have
Yeah.
existed millions of years ago and gone extinct already.
Right.
They might not
Probably.
exist yet and will come after we're long gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Could you say, Kevin, they exist a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away?
Oh, jeez. Barman, you...
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far
Well, look at
away.
it this way. The habitable zone life lifespan of a planet in a solar system is a fraction of the solar system's life, and that's only a fraction of the galaxy's life. So you've got fleeting windows on galactic timescales where civilizations can crop up and try to get to a level where they could spread. That's a lot of big fucking ifs, right? So
and with how big that the galaxy is and the solar, yeah.
So like Kevin says, you know, it's when, because the odds of it timing out so that two could just hang out and go, yeah, well, okay, that's cool. Thanks for dinner. I got to go home now. You know.
Well, the thing is as well, though, Mars at one point we believe was habitable. Venus at one point was habitable.
Right.
So there could have been the chance that we could have ended up with 3 habitable planets in our system.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
If we'd have had that, then where would we have gone with life within our solar system? That could have been interesting.
So, really quickly, Anya Knees, a.k.a. the sock account for Ben Dover. Trolling is allowed. Being a whiny bitch isn't. Let's see, what else did he say? No one over the age of 10 finds the word lube funny. Citation needed. I find it funny.
I find it funny.
And then he said, I assume in reference to Dick, why is this guy yelling? He's not yelling. He has a charismatic voice.
And it wasn't the word lube. It was the context that the lube word was put into.
Yeah. It's this thing called a joke. It has
not
a number
the word
of,
itself.
It has a number of constructed elements into it, and lube was one of them. So...
saying no one finds lube funny is like saying no one finds the word bottom funny. I don't care how old you are. If you randomly say bottom and things like that, it's like everyone can get some laugh out of things like that. And boobies. Pre-stream, how often do we laugh at just the word boobies?
And also, can I tell Buddy I haven't yelled, and come and chat to me one-on-one, and we'll see how loud I end up getting.
I was going to say, you know when Dick yells.
Yeah.
Anya,
of course, yes.
Anya, I'd appreciate it if you just admit that you're a soccer count for Ben Dover because you didn't speak a word until he got timed out.
Apparently we're immature A-cells with low IQs.
The hell's an A-cell?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to say incel?
Did you mean incel, or are you making up a new word?
Maybe just too low IQ to type the right one. I don't know.
Oh, a-holes.
You know,
unless he's saying a-holes.
I have a pretty wide range of humor tastes. I find a lot of different things funny, and it's okay to find things funny.
Yeah.
Your whole argument here is you're stupid if you find this funny. Well, here's my response to that. Eat a dick. I don't care what you think. I don't care about your feelings. You're not special.
Keith Newton responded to A-cells with coffee vey.
Coffee, yes.
That's good. That's pretty good.
That's very good. And if we want your humor, just deal with it, dude.
Like, then just
seriously.
Leave. So let me ask you the same question that I asked Ben Dover, who you're totally not. Why are you here? Answer that question for me. What do you want?
No, Ben Dover's their brother. See, they said it. That's my brother's timing me.
And as I said before, you are free to leave. No one is holding you here.
Exactly. No one
cares. But you want to sit there and troll. That's all you're doing.
There you go. Thanks for admitting it. Oh, fuck, I made him a mod.
Shut up and take my money.
Fix that.
Bend over and then on your knees, right? You got bend over and then on your knees. You have to be a dumb motherfucker to think you're going to fool anyone with that game. Yeah. Good God.
Who's the one being acting like a 10-year-old now?
But then here's the thing I need to point out. You're not trolling. You're being a little bitch. There's a difference.
Yes.
Like, trolling actually has some element of humor to it. And yes, humor is subjective, but all you're doing is saying, not funny, lame, immature. Like, you're the fucking comedy equivalent of a fucking wet sponge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, perfect example of trolling. Huge arse. I hate people who use obviously fake names.
Yeah.
That's a troll comment,
Exactly.
and that's funny.
What's this guy going to come in as next? Neil and Bob?
Oh, we got a super chat
Jeez,
from John
we got
Rapp.
3
About
super
three.
chats.
That's John Rapp. John Rapp for Australian $2. Bent over. Your name makes me think lube or not. Stop donating Australian $2.
No. It's okay, Ben.
Oh,
There was
got
a couple
another
more
one.
there.
Yeah.
Stop it,
Got some more.
digital
Got
divine
some
downloads.
Oh, no.
Digital
Come on,
divine
Maddie.
downloads for Australian $2.
You just
I'm
messing.
here. My trigger is full auto.
Okay, and then we got another one.
Roman Legion for $2 said, "Bend over, dist immature. Humor seems legit."
Exactly.
Yep. Yep.
I can do this all day, Ben. I can do this all fucking day. Like, does he think he's clever? Does he think he's achieving something?
Obvious troll because he just keeps loading the accounts. He's so ready for this. It's just
Yes.
sad, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep getting rid of him.
Wow. That's like a middle schooler.
But I do want to thank you, Ben, because what you're doing here is providing content for me. I appreciate that. That's all you've achieved here. You haven't done anything for yourself. You haven't done anything that damages me. All you've done is provide content. I appreciate it.
I got a good one for him. It's Bend Over's Hate Boner. It's so hard, it's so big and lovely.
Oh, his message got deleted already. Poor Pat McGroin.
You see? This guy's just like, he's like Clint Eastwood in a Dirty Harry movie. Endless ammunition. He's got account after account.
Yeah.
So what we had so far, bend over, Pat McGroin, on your knees. What's the next one going to be?
Exactly.
There
I feel like it was in the movie Airplane for some reason.
You missed one. There was also dildo.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
But remember, guys, lube isn't funny.
Oh.
But
See, it is just by saying it.
But a joke name with the exact same joke in it every time, that's funny.
Yeah.
Chismondo put a lot of vagina.
See, this name makes no sense now. How can you go from Pat McGroin and everything like that to Rocky Balboa?
Yeah, I know. That's sacrilege right there.
You're getting lazy, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Rocky would definitely find lube hilarious.
He would.
He put it on his dog's nose and go, Adrian, look at this.
Noob.
That was a pretty good Sylvester.
That sounds about right to me.
You know, you gotta respect Sylvester Stallone for the whole, like, you know, you've got this dopey face and this weird voice. You'll never be an actor. Screw you! I'll write my own movie.
Exactly.
It's like one of the most successful movies of all time.
He made it work.
He
Yeah.
had to sell his dog and everything to get through it.
Yeah. He had to,
I mean,
like,
him and Demolition Man was awesome.
oh, Demolition Man is a movie that gets more relevant as time goes on.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
The society that world takes place in, it makes more sense now than it did in 1993.
Yeah.
But do you think we'll know what the three seashells are for? They never explain that.
We got John Rambo.
What? You mean you don't understand the three seashells?
There's
No, they never did it in the movie.
How did you
They just kinda
survive the
brought it up
toilet
and then-
paper shortage of 2020?
I had toilet paper.
You had it all then.
Yep.
The rest of us had to learn how to use these seashells.
Yep, we were fine for toilet paper. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what's horrible? I like the mystery of what does the three seashells do, because someone related to the production gave an official explanation one day.
Oh, okay.
And it's awful. It makes no sense.
I tried it once, and I tell you, you really need directions.
It's
Especially if you
literally,
need three. I mean, you know.
well, the theory supposedly is you take two of the seashells and you use it like a claw to grab the poo and drop it in the toilet, and you use the remaining one to wipe.
Oh Lord!
A seashell.
I like.
So do they not believe in pushing things out too? They didn't have physical sex. It was all virtual.
That's
so
true.
You
That's true. See, I like my understanding of them better. You press the first seashell and it shoots a jet of water up. You press the middle seashell and it's a dryer, and the third one sprays a nice spray to make your ass not smell like shit.
Jeez, Mondo, I hope that isn't right. The future's gross.
I know.
Our strong men not allowed here.
It's such a great joke, though, that he doesn't even want to figure it out, so he just uses the profanity machine to get toilet paper.
That was awesome.
That's right. I love that. That was awesome.
Edison,
and all the restaurants are Taco Bell, and it's so funny.
there's so much good stuff to it, like subtle things of like.
Yes.
People don't even understand like hostile humor anymore. Like even like when Wesley Snipes first shows up and he's just joking with people in a rude way, but they don't get it.
No, they don't. Yeah.
They just respond to him with complete confusion and then he kicks their ass.
Yeah.
He's good at it. If you were Wesley Snipes, I'm sure you'd kick someone's ass just because you could.
If I could pull off blonde hair and blue contacts like Wesley Snipes can.
Oh yeah.
That was a weird look for him, but he pulled it off.
Yeah, it was. He did.
He couldn't pull it off today because it's very 90s, but
true.
It worked. Oh, what was that?
Edison Carter figured it all
Edison
out.
Carter. I've been reading Edison Carter's.
Yeah, maybe Taco Bell food is designed for the seashells. Right, it's all Taco Bell.
But then he said, if Taco Bell wins the restaurant wars, there's no reason to live anymore.
That's true. That's true.
I also do love the idea of like all the fast food chains go to war, and who wins?
Yes.
Taco Bell?
I don't.
I know.
Like it's
so
obviously going to be McDonald's.
Exactly. I haven't had Taco Bell in 15 years. I mean, the last time I went there, I was pregnant with Matthew, and everybody, we got to try it. All right, fine. So we went in there, and I leaned against the wall on accident because I was pregnant and tired, and I got stuck there.
Oh, God.
What did my dad say, Mom?
He was trying to pull me off. Wasn't saying much.
God.
Oh, it was gross.
Hugh Jars. No, Macca's must not win.
Sean Carroll. It makes sense. Taco Bell's weaponized GI ammunition.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's funny. Oh.
No, I'd rather have KFC than McDonald's.
Yeah, but Shanti Del Taco's pretty good. I do like it, but I like Taco Bell too, so. We have both here in my city, so.
I've never had Del Taco.
They're like a different version of Taco Bell, but they have different foods than Taco Bell, but yeah, they're similar. Toxic Bell.
Toxic Bell. Taco Hell, Toxic Bell.
That's funny.
Troll, we're not listening to you anymore. You don't matter.
Yep.
So in terms of that high guy, I don't think I'll engage. Because first of all, let's just double check here. Yeah,
he hasn't said one thing. He hasn't said one thing in the chat that has an ounce of intelligence to it, so I don't see what the point would be.
No.
Well, he hasn't said one thing since I asked him what he wanted out of talking to me, and if he can't answer that question, I'm not interested in having a conversation with a halfwit.
Right.
Seriously, that high guy, go get help. Because you're messed up, man. Your behavior's not normal, and honestly, I'm a little worried about you. Go get some help. When it comes to Jason, now the obvious answer is no, he doesn't want any kind of resolution. But does that make it? Does that mean I shouldn't debate him on just that alone, or is there more to it than that? Do you think?
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Well, here's where it starts to bug me. Is the only time I ever want to engage people like this is when they start saying things like, I want your fans to know the kind of person you are, or like it becomes this matter of, I want to defame you.
Yes.
Does it then become valid to defend yourself? Even
if I don't,
that person doesn't matter, that person doesn't really have much of a following.
Right. Is it valid to defend yourself? Good question. Is it worth it is another good question, because it's somebody that doesn't want resolution. So all you can do is show on a public forum what a moron they really are.
That is always fun.
I've put my face on camera before. You just have to look around, do your research, asshole.
Yeah, no doubt. So have I. So has Barman.
Yeah, I do all my videos with camera.
Moron. Jesus.
Actually, I had to reorder a webcam because that one I ordered with the rest of my shit never showed up. So I did manage to get a refund for it. Amazon was very good about that. They're like, yeah, you've been waiting like 3 months. Here's your money.
Wow.
But I ordered another one, so that's on its way. So eventually I'll start doing streams and showing up on camera.
Cool.
Just need to grow a big epic beard first.
Right.
So
get us to a high enough number on the shills, and I'll do a face reveal.
There we go.
There you go.
But Dick, you brought up a good point that is it valid to defend myself and is it worth it are two very different questions.
Indeed.
Is it valid? The
valid? Yes.
Yes. Anyone who defames you, you should be allowed to defend yourself against them.
Correct.
If you want to. But let's address that question of, is it worth it? Because does anyone who matters listen to Jason?
Right. No.
Yeah. No.
And that's what we discovered firsthand. So we know better, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty spot on. So I probably won't debate. I mean, here's the thing. I basically accepted Uni's quote-unquote formal request right away because I already knew there wouldn't be a debate. Uni doesn't have debates. He's challenged lots of people, and he backs away from every one of them because he's a coward.
Right.
He challenged Chesh and then started making conditions about it as though he hadn't actually fucking challenged her. It was pathetic. He's a pathetic person.
Yep.
Absolutely. And you can see after you watch the events unfold that it was completely premeditated to unfold the way he wanted to, because his followers will just go, yeah, because they're not interested in anything other than attack and conquer drama. So, that's it.
I mean, he went after Sean Hufford, I believe. Sean did a video earlier, basically counteracting him, Uni, whatever.
Well,
whatever his name is, who cares?
He did a whole thing about how Steve's legal fundraiser is a fraud. Blah,
yes.
blah, blah. And it was all bullshit. But one thing he said that really bothered me, and he kept saying it over and over, he kept saying, like, Steve shouldn't be allowed to defraud our community. Our community?
Right.
No shit.
Jason, you're not part of this community. You never were, and you never will be.
He tried to insert himself into this community, and it didn't turn out very well.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It all comes down to he's pissy that he didn't end up being on Defody.
Yes.
And just shameless self-promotion, I did. But yeah, so I guess it's decided then. It's not worth it to. I would say overall, it's not worth it to engage haters in certain circumstances. When they actually do welcome conversation and actually do want to possibly have their minds changed, but that is such a tiny percentage of the people you would want to deem haters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If they were actually going to change their mind, it wouldn't matter where you had the conversation. You could have it on a back chat, just text, and you could get a feel for the conversation and go, oh, yeah, this might actually work. Look, do you want to talk more about this or something like that? But from interactions with most of these people, then they're not going to change their mind. They just want it for the attention. It's like, if I wind him up enough, they'll make me come online and I'll get to have more attention. Just like the trolls in the chat now. It's like,
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Bend over.
Yeah.
Stop being a misogynist, first of all. You keep talking about women gossiping. No, people gossip. It's just a thing we do. We're social creatures.
Correct.
And then how about just a phone call? I tried to do that with that high guy, and he ran away like a little bitch because that's what he is.
Exactly. And yeah, it's not just women that gossip. I've worked with both groups of women. I've worked with both groups of men, and they all gossip equally, actually. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and the sexism just keeps spewing forth from you.
Yep, I see
Yeah.
that.
Little troll you.
No, but wait.
How about a knuckle
Hang on.
sandwich?
Oh, I'm not doing anything about it. I'm just
Hang on. You know he doesn't believe what he's saying. He's saying it
He's just doing
because
it
he
to-
wants people to get angry because he's a
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
pathetic excuse for a human being who's
Yeah.
not happy.
I have a knuckle sandwich at my house.
This is a
I'm hungry.
No.
So the major
I just
Alan
found
Dutch.
it.
Oh, sorry, Amy.
Oh, that's okay. No, I was just saying. No, he's just trying to get people angry at him. But he's.
Are we sure it's not Validation Boy in disguise?
Who knows?
Oh.
I'm just laughing at the going. Real men don't, as in gossip, but then they're saying,
Yeah.
he's not a he.
It's
Well,
right.
And also, no true Scotsman. That's like a really, really basic fallacy. Real men don't. Define real men. Fuck you. Your subjective definitions don't matter.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly. I'm just thinking lame-o.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And also, if you're not a he, then why are you doing this? You are not benefiting either gender. Like you're making men and women look bad. So just stop. You're just a toxic human.
Yeah, now we've got somebody who's typing one-handed because we know what the other's doing. Like, this is a joke.
This is sad. But I mean, I think we've pretty much wrapped up the core conversation of it. The is it worth it conversation.
Plus, we've got proof positive
Well-
in the chat.
Well, there is. If you look at it from the point of view of Sly, you could say that maybe even if they're total drama llamas, it's worth having a response go at them once. Make sure you encompass it all and try to, make it so that it's a one-shot deal. And then everybody who actually gives a rat's ass to watch both will know the actual truth, and the other person will keep spewing on like a moron, and then you just go back to whatever you do.
Really quickly, Vishanti, I do want to correct you there. The alpha beta thing, the fact that it's not in wolves doesn't mean it doesn't exist. There are alphas in certain animal groups. It may very well be in humans as well, but that's a debatable subject because of the way society has evolved much quicker than we have physically. But yeah, that's a false claim from that guy, Adam Ruins Everything, who can't do anything without a script.
Yeah.
So no, it's not worth it. And I think it was Amy or Golden Mom. One of you said we have a prime example of it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a waste of time. So I think we've wrapped that up. So I do want to thank everyone very much for coming. Yes, I know Vishanti, that we can talk about it later, but trust me, that video from Adam Ruins Everything is filled with lies. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I do appreciate it. It's been a fun little discussion. I just wanted to do a random stream and just talk to people. We're in quarantine right now, so I need some outlets to talk to people. So this has been a good one. And Amy,
No problem.
Mom, Barman, Dick, thanks very much for coming, guys.
No problem.
Okay.
You're
Thanks for having
welcome.
me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having
We had
us.
fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Matt got to count all the super chats, didn't you?
That's right.
What else am I going to do at 4:45 in the morning?
He's been keeping tallies now of super chats that each stream he's been on gets. So he's doing
that's
really
cool.
well, huh?
Oh, nice.
I counted 10.
He counted 10.
If we can get 11, that's awesome.
And Matt, thanks very much for
20,
reading
that's
it.
awesome.
And Matt,
Yes.
Matt, thanks very much for reading out the super chats. I appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks, and I love you, Kevin.
Aw.
Oh,
You should guys subscribe to me if you guys are new, if you haven't.
Poor Bendover's lamenting where he's going to troll, where they're going to troll now.
Not here.
Aw.
I mean, not here, not effectively.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Put
Okay.
your live stream
You know what?
somewhere you can find.
You know what?
Well done, Ben.
Ben, you want to troll me that way?
Major Alan Dutch for
ahead.
Australian $2.99 said 11. Thank you. And we could get 20. That's awesome.
This kid is
a good
the
money
shill.
maker.
Are you kidding me?
He is.
Bend over. Thank you very much for
I love
supporting
it.
the channel. We're gonna call it a day
Yes.
now.
Thank you.
And again, thanks everyone for coming. Anyone want to get some last words in here before we cut it?
Shut up and take my money.
Good night, fellow babies.
I've got video
Just-
tomorrow.
Yep, just 4 words for everybody out there. Don't be a dick.
Uh-oh.
All right.
There's
take care.
13.
And we have some more.
You got
we
2
have
more.
more.
Major Alan Dutch for Australian $2.99 said, I'll give you 12. John Rapp for Australian $2 said, Matt, quick. How many now? And you rock. 13. 7 more. Thank you. You should guys subscribe to me if you are new, guys. If you haven't. Send the link, mama.
I will, honey.
14. Major Alan Dutch for Australian $2.99 said, this is for Matt. I like him.
Thank you.
Everyone likes
Now,
that.
you should guys subscribe to me. Send that link now, mom.
Okay, I will.
Oh, gosh.
So
Oh, that's so funny.
appreciate that. And before I click end stream here, bend over. I want you to think about what you're doing. You're
Shut up and take my money.
paying to troll. You're paying to troll. I will see you
another
over the
one.
curve.